Sync. Okay, so every vegan who wasn't raised vegan probably had at some point an image in their mind of what vegans were like. I used to think vegans were pretty weird, pretty crazy, and pretty angry, and I never stopped to ask myself why that was the case. As a vegan, I find that I'm either able to exercise a lot of patience with people, or I really struggle to keep my cool and not get annoyed with people. Though I don't really blow up and get outwardly upset about it anymore. All of my family and most of my friends are willingly ignorant to the suffering that they directly fund. They'll have the option to go out and buy cheap, delicious food that nobody had to die for, and instead they'll choose to eat the salted corpse. And I'll sit opposite them, having to smell this dead body being eaten by somebody who is in every other case a good person who wouldn't hurt anybody. And whilst we're sat there eating, I'll be thinking about the pain and the suffering that this poor innocent being who hasn't harmed anybody had to go through to end up on this plate. The screams that would have left their mouths as they died young, and all for maybe a 15-minute taste sensation. So when I think about that lifetime of pain and suffering, yes, it's hard to not get a little bit angry on the inside. When I do vegan outreach events and I hear people say some awful things about beings that have never wronged them, that it's okay that they are killed because they were born to die, that they don't matter as much as us because they're less evolved, coming from somebody who clearly has a very loose grasp on evolution because they're using the words less evolved about an animal that is alive at the same time as us. Or to clearly explain to somebody how we can prevent this killing whilst they are watching slaughterhouse footage, and for them to just say, bacon though. Or to have passers-by mock us for giving a shit about these animals that are only killed because we pay for them to die. Yes, of course, that's going to make vegans angry. For somebody to describe themselves as a pacifist or an animal lover, and then for that same person to pay for animal products that somebody had to die for in an inherently violent way, and then when you point out that contradiction, to be told that you're being too preachy. Or when you see somebody who is into healthy eating and you see them eat things that they think are healthy but are in fact filled with bad cholesterol and saturated fat, or eat something that is a class 1 or a class 2A carcinogen, and when you inform them of this they tell you that you're being too preachy, yes, of course, that's going to annoy us a bit. To go outside and to be bombarded with advertising from McDonald's, Burger King, Greg's, KFC, seeing corpses in supermarkets, seeing a laughing cow on the top of a product, that a cow had to be forcefully impregnated, to have her calf taken away from her, for that calf to be killed, and then for her to be killed after 4 to 6 years. To scroll through Facebook and to see people post pictures of a dead animal's body with the caption, yum. I said it in my Is Veganism Obtainable video, but it really is like taking the red pill from the Matrix. To hear the same boring old excuse that you've refuted 100 times from somebody that you know is intelligent in any other situation, showing that they're 100% ignorant from their own choice. To show how easy it is to lead a vegan lifestyle that aligns with your morals, and to always say, yeah, well, I could just never do it. Of course, it's easy to see why vegans get annoyed on the inside. So next time you think, oh, it's just another angry vegan, ask yourself, why are they angry about this? It's probably because the people around them preach about loving animals and are often described as wouldn't hurt a fly, and yet paying for somebody who is completely innocent to endure pain and suffering that I would not wish upon people who commit the worst crimes. It's also difficult to tread the line between being a stereotypical angry vegan and not wanting to look like you're okay with this injustice, because it's all preventable and it's needless. And I've never encountered any other issue that is so worth me being angry over. Okay, I think we're going to leave that one there. If you agreed with me, if you disagreed with me, or hopefully I made you see something in a new light, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're more subtle than that, you can leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And yeah, this has been a Bro Coli video, and I'll talk to you next time.